Cijenih gledatelj Večernjeg TV-a, sa mnom u društvu je još jedna jako važna osoba iz ženskog milja, jedna snažna žena, posebno važna kada su u pitanju medijska prava produkcijske kuće. Ona je Ughetta Ercolano, direktorica tvrtke DAZN i zapravo šefica Dilette Leote. Hello, good afternoon, and thank you for joining me.
Nice to meet you.
So, the first question I will break a protocol a little bit.
Yeah.
So, can you tell me what is the secret of Diletta global phenomenon?
I think that she has this natural and strong personality. You know, Diletta, apart from her image, she's very nice person, she's very empathic, she's warm. You just met her, so I think you had the same feeling.
I had the same feeling, yeah, right.
And I think that she can transmit this to the audience. And you know, during live is always complex because it's a difficult production. Things happen suddenly and it's difficult to keep the control, but she's a very good professional. And when she performs interviews, I think you see the real side even more.
Yeah. The specific energy.
Yeah.
So, what does this kind of projects or initiatives mean in a way of popularization of women in sport in general?
You know, I joined the DAZN almost 3 years ago now, and when I arrived, there was just Diletta. And now, as I told in the panel, I'm very proud to say that we have 40% of women in the content team. So I think that in order to speed up, I don't like to talk about gender equality, but I would like to speed up the meritocracy in sport. It's very important to have women leading and, you know, having women that can take decisions. So I was very, I would say, even straightforward when I had to decide who to hire, in saying I just not want popular or, you know, very VIP names in sport in Italy to be onboarded on the DAZN. I want to scout new faces, but I want to look into men and women as well. So apart from, you know, statements or even events related to gender equality, I think that the real impact can be done by doing things every day, you know, working hard on the backstage.
Yeah. What message would you like to send to women who are trying to follow Diletta's steps?
I mean, obviously, I'm a manager, I'm not a sport journalist, and she's the right person to give advices. But in what I've seen, I'm also observing all the other female journalists we have in teams, is that they are all very brave. They're not scared, and I think the good thing is that we are not a blaming company. So if you make a mistake, we accept that and we overcome it. So they feel they are empowered. And I think that they give the most thanks to this, thanks to working in a very inclusive but empowering company.
As a woman in an important part of football and important part of media, did you felt any kind of? I think you did. Did you have any kind of discrimination, and how did you deal with it?
Yeah. Obviously, I mean, I don't come from sport originally. I have an economic and strategic background. I used to work in telcos and other media companies, not sport related. And to be honest, when I was younger, I felt discriminated many times. I was in meetings with all men. I was the only woman and I was young. But this, you know, it's a kind of training because you learn how to react, sometimes even proudly, to discriminations. And now I should say that I'm very happy to see that the new generations are much more inclusive than in the past. So maybe if you deal with someone a little bit older, you see a different kind of mentality, but our young team, they don't really care about who is a man, woman. I think they are projected more into a new kind of approach and much more equal.
Mm-hmm. So, when will we stop as a society, when will we stop to question the ability of women?
You know, this is something that is very, I would say sometimes installed in mentality. So even if we don't think about, we don't realize that, sometimes we tend to do that, even unconsciously. I just like to provide you an example. I made a strong decision 1 year ago when I decided to onboard more women in the team, especially hosting games. And so I decided to add to Diletta and the other women team Giorgia Rossi. Giorgia Rossi is another very popular presenter in Italy, and she came to our offices for shooting before our PR announcement, and there was a leakage on the press. Now, 1 hour after, all the newspapers in Italy had titles like, "Oh, Diletta Leotta is leaving DAZN because Giorgia Rossi is coming." You know, they could not accept to have more than one strong personality, female personality, leading a sport project. And it was like, oh my God. I mean, so at the end, yeah, they are powerful, they are beautiful, they are two, and now we are not two, we are much more, and we are there. But you know, it was something given. Okay, if someone is coming, some other else should go out. They cannot coexist. They cannot work as a team. And I think that progressively we are trying to I would say break this prejudice.
This prejudice, yeah. The one thing I like the most when Diletta talked on this presentation, she said, "I need to." There were times in the past I need to wake up in 4 o'clock in the morning to go to work to pay for my college. That's a so strong and powerful message.
I mean, when you succeed the way Diletta succeeded, it's because she worked hard. It's not because she was lucky.
Yeah.
Obviously, you can have a good opportunity, but if you are not a hard worker, if you don't have a strong working ethics that she has, you cannot succeed. So what I admire Diletta because she's not afraid of challenges. We say, Diletta, you should do this, that, or we have an interview in 2 days, and she studies. She's so focused, and this is the reason why she's so successful. How many beautiful women there are around you or in media? Many. But how many succeeded in the way she did? Very few.
Very few, yeah. Okay, that's it. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Enjoy staying in Croatia.
Thank you. Thanks very much.
Cijeniji gledatelji, to je bilo to za ovo javljanje iz Zadra. Lijep pozdrav.